Hello and welcome to my last tutorial video. In this video we'll be working on finishing up the conversation and adding in the base structures for the shop and quests. So let's go ahead and add in the first node we'll need, which will be the buy node for the shop so you can buy things. So we'll need NPC. Go ahead and highlight that and make it a new node. We'll call it buy. Add two inputs, an input and an output. Not two inputs, but an input and an output. They will both be executes. And connect it to the character node. And inside, off of the NPC, get the merchant items. And then drag off that and get a for each loop. And connect that to the input. Next we'll need one of our variables, the buy loop count. Let's see, we're going to be getting that and setting it. So connect that to the loop body. And off of this, add one. So we'll add one to the loop and connect the buy loop count to the plus one. Okay, off of the array element, get cast to item master. And we're actually going to need to open the item master real quick and change the gold to add gold just so it's better, because we're adding gold to our current gold in our inventory. And we're going to need to add another integer, which will be the cost of how much to buy the item. Now this doesn't have to be add gold, this could be anything. I actually have a whole variable for different stats, but for this we're just going to have the one stat that we're adding in. And so then that'll be how much it costs to buy it from the shop. Okay, let's go back here. I think we actually need to add one more item or variable to that. Yeah, let's see, it's right. Hold on. Yeah. So one more variable, which will be the item name, because we actually don't have a name for the item. So if we have multiple items, we'll need separate names for them all. So there we go. And one thing we'll need to do is make sure we actually add the items in to the NPC so that actually we'll be able to buy them. So let's go ahead and make a child blueprint. We'll call this add. Let's call this gold coin. So we're buying a gold coin to get more gold. And drag it in here. Make sure it's inside the NPC. And I just go ahead and add it to the NPC as a child. I don't think we have any meshes in here. Oh, we do have the gold coin. So drag the gold coin to the mesh. It's pretty large, pretty small, I think, though, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we can scale the mesh up. That's a big gold coin. Okay. So that's what we'll be getting when we buy it. So we'll call this will be item name will be gold coin. Of course, I'm doing this all in the event or this screen. So when I drag another one of these gold coins in, it actually won't have this. So you can just go in here and change it here, and it'll stay. Which is why I made a second one of these. I could have just dragged that in, but it doesn't really matter. So add gold. Let's see. We'll add 100 gold, and it'll cost 50 gold. So we're gaining a lot of gold here whenever we buy it. Okay. So now we should be able to buy that once we finish adding it all. Let's go here. So we'll need to get the item name in the HUD. And we'll need to add the item to our buy section. So we'll be adding text. There we go. And we need to get the cost of it also. So get, wait, drag. There we go. Get cost. Okay. And we'll need to add, let's see, where is it? Is it in, where am I adding this by text? Okay. So we'll need to make another variable in here called by text. Because what we're going to do is if the merchant runs out of items, we're actually going to change the text for that item saying it's no more, like there's no more inventory. And so we have to have a variable that'll have our item name so we can switch it back when you sell more items and they get them more back. I think there's that's in the merchant, yeah. So let's actually go back to NPC real quick and set up the merchant item. So click this little thingy, and there. So now we'll be able to sell the gold coin. I forgot you have to do that. And amount. So this will be how many gold coins he has before he runs out. So we'll say 2 gold coins. And when you sell them, you'll actually add to that number. It should at least. I'm pretty sure it does. I can't remember. There was some problems with the shop, and especially the selling section. But it should work for basic buying. You just can't sell anything. But okay. So back in here, let's see. We add. Oh, this needs to be an array. So control add. Come. And this will be the item name. And the input pin. Oh, this needs an array. Let's quickly add that. So that's the buy array. Get there, so I won't have an error. Yep, okay. So off of this, I like to format the text, which is going to be curly bracket cost space curly bracket item. Oh, and curly bracket currency. So what this is going to do is do we have the currency in here? No, we do not. Okay. Well, I have a variable for if you have different currencies like $, or if you want your custom one. No. So the currency for us, we'll just make it a $. Let's see there. And then the cost, you can just drag it over. It'll automatically convert it to text. And item name. So now it'll say like $5, and then the item name for the item. And I think we actually need to add one more variable, boolean text change. So if we do run out of the amount of items that the merchant can sell, or your inventory gets full, it actually will tell you if your inventory is full. The text will change, and this array will become true, so it'll know that that specific item's text has changed, so it can change it back when whatever the reason it changed is no longer valid. So like if the merchant gets more items, then it'll change it back, and it'll know which one it is that needs to be changed because of this array. So we need to drag and add, and it just needs to be false, just to add it in. I'm not actually doing anything with it yet. Okay, so now that we have that, click the number because we're gonna have like first item, second item, third item. Of course, if you don't want numbers, you don't even have to have the loop count if you don't want the numbers then. Next to the items, and we do need the button so you can click on it to buy it. And it's not a conversation, it's not the character. So for the loop count, drag that in there. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see, we only have items, so I think that's. Oh, whoops! One more thing. Go back to the loop count and reset it when it's completed. So it'll have the first item becoming 8 when you reset everything. And this connects to the output. Go. Make sure. I think we got everything now for this. Yep. Okay. So on to the next node, which will be the sell node, so you can sell stuff, which doesn't quite work that well, but it works. So we're gonna put it in there since we have to, or else nothing else will work. But let's get the character and make that a node. Call it the sell node. And same thing with the buy node, adding in 2 executes. And then, okay, now inside here, off of the character, we need to get your inventory. So everything in your inventory you'll be able to sell. Now if you have stuff that you shouldn't be able to sell in your inventory, you'd probably have to like exclude that or something. Make it like a tag, and then you'd get tags, and if it has that tag you wouldn't add it in to the sell. But for us, everything's going to be added in our inventory since we only have a gold coin. So off of this, get 4 each loop. And same thing as the buy when you get the sell count. And set it. And add it to 1. Oops, I wish I could do that. Okay. And connect that. Okay. So, now, same thing as last time. Drag. Oh, actually, we need to split this real quick. And then drag off the actor and get cast to item master. So we can actually get the correct item in our sell box. When you sell it, it'll sell the correct item, not a wrong one. And add text again. Same thing as last time. Number. Button and the cell array. Here we go. Connect that. Okay, and connect that to the loop count. And okay, for the did we add that in the last one? Hold on. Go back to the buy node real quick. Oh, we need to add the panel widget or else it won't add it to the correct widget. So that's going to be the buy scroll. Yes, okay. So get the buy scroll. Connect to the panel widget so it knows what widget to add it to. Okay, now we can go back to our cell node and do the same thing over here. Cell scroll. Panel widget. Okay. We can actually go like this and go back to the buy node and just copy the format since we're using it again over here. Connect it to input text and get name item and get the cost. Now this is the buy cost, so you could either add a new variable in for the sell cost, or you could just, like, if you want it to be half this, get half your money back, you could just divide it by 2, so that when you sell it you get only half the money, or you could just keep it as 100%, up to you. So now that we have that, Let's see. Do we need anything else? Okay, we're gonna need. So here comes a sketchy part. We're gonna have a custom event here called the refresh. So that it'll refresh this when we sell items and we don't have them longer in our inventory. So it works okay, but probably could be better. Oh wait, this actually needs 2 outputs. Refresh output for when it gets refreshed. So huh. I do not have it resetting the cell loop count, but I don't know if that will affect it if we reset it or not. Let's just not do it. And if your numbers are wrong, it's probably because you might need to reset that. Why is there another? Remove it. So if your numbers are wrong, you need to come in here and add a set and make that 0 again to right there. Okay, for the refresh cell, we're doing the same thing. So go over here, duplicate that, Control W, set, and off of this, get in the cast again. And oh, we're going over here. We're getting. This is connected to the. Oh, add a new input to your custom whatever that thing is called, event. This will be the item integer, so you know what item you're actually getting. Split. Nope, that's not split. Split. Get the item actor. Get it connect to the cast. Okay. You need one of these again. Connect. Gonna copy this and all this. And connect. 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 Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, I think it's the same. And then refresh. So, yeah, like each time you buy something, it'll refresh it and add it into the cell input. Since this will just check your inventory, this now will also work for the buy shop. And it sort of works. But, okay. So now we can go back over here and add in our last node. So let's see what the first thing we need is. Okay, character array. Let's go over here. Here it is. Okay. And make that a node. I'm going to call this our actions node, because that's where all the actions take place, like when you're clicking buttons. So we need 2 execute pins. Execute and a refresh. I need to spell execute right there. We go. Connect. We do not need any output pins. Nope. So inside here, we need off the character array a bind event to button click. So I'm going to click the button in the character array, like your text for the character, which will be right here. It'll register and activate an event, which will do something. So drag off the event, add custom event. I'm going to call it collect. Compile. Make the error go away. Okay. So now off of this, we're going to get a for each loop with a break. So it's going to search through all the character arrays and see which one was clicked and then break. So it doesn't need to search through anymore because it found the one that it needed. So, gonna need the. So we do not have that. So we're gonna need to make another function. Make sure it's not. We don't have the function already. No. No. We do not have that function. Okay. So go over here, add function. We're gonna call this reset. Back to actions real quick. Just go ahead and add that in here. There we go. And we'll need 2 variables. One being something, a character. Character and text. Character text, yes. Okay, connect that. And the other one being the option number. So go over here. Oops. There we go. Oh, we could have just dragged those in there now that they added that in. But well. So this will be the reference and the option. Okay. So inside the reset node, we're gonna need 1, 2. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5 branches. Go ahead and connect them there. Okay. Skype. So these are going to be all of our variables. First variable we're going to use actually from the reference. We're going to get clicked. So this will check if it's been clicked or not. If it hasn't, it's going to stop and go on to the next one. Second condition. Actually, second, third, fourth, and fifth are going to be our these thingies. So first one we need is the buy, then sell, then quest, and then the leave. So get, I'm going to need this 4 times for each of those, and connect them all to the option. Okay, connect those to the conditions. Okay, so now we have those. Let's see. We need to do some stuff for each of them. So once it's clicked, it's going to check, is it the buy button? So it means, like, is it going to activate the buy for the shop merchant? Is that true? If it's true, it's going to enable the buy. Check that. Okay. Same with the sell. True. Enable. Sell. True. And okay, real quick. Where's the? Oh, we need an output, which is a boolean for clicked. Because if it's not clicked, or if it is clicked, it'll break. So it doesn't have to loop anymore. So connect that real quick there. Oh, and go over here. Set. Not licked, but clicked. Do that, and that goes over there, and this goes here, this goes here. Okay, because we have to reset the click button or else it will be continuously clicked. So to get these to go away, we'll now need another node. And is that a main? Okay, so off of the leave real quick, the true, we're gonna get the main reset. Because if the leave is true, then we're leaving the conversation, so it's gonna reset everything. And if it's false, we're gonna refresh everything. So refresh inventory. Oh no, not what I want. Refresh. Where's our? We're missing. Isn't it? Yeah, why isn't it getting that? This is what we wanted. I don't know why it wasn't letting me get it. But that's connected to the false, so now let's compile real quick. I want to go with blue. Okay. And we're gonna need to do something with this. Hold on. Connect. Yep. Okay. Connect these to the collect. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure that's correct. Don't want it being wrong. Okay. Yep. Okay. So now for the quest. Good, that went away. We're actually going to need a node. So let's see the first thing inside this node. It's pretty big. Where's NPC? This is our quest node. So this will be doing a lot of stuff. It's complicated, but I shall go through it all hopefully, if I can even understand what I'm doing. Okay, so this will be called the quest giver node. Inside we will need, or outside, execute, and to execute pins that is spelled correctly. Execute, and two more pins, one being an integer and another being that reference widget. So that's a character text. So this is the option, and this is the widget. Okay, so quickly connect these real quick. And the option is actually going to be a -1. Connect that to true, and that connects to the click. Yep, connect that to click. Okay. So all we need to do inside the reset, but inside the QG node, or yeah, there's a lot of stuff we need to do. Okay, so first thing, off the NPC. Get quest variable, split her up, get okay, so where's this coming from? Oh, one thing we need to do real quick. Do we have that in here? No, we do not. So add in a new variable. This is going to be the quest variable. Go to the variable type, type in quests, and struct. Make sure it's correct. Yep. And oops, click on it. For my category quests. There we go. So drag it in there and get that too. Okay. So off of the quest text ID. Nope, don't get it. For loop. Each. No break. Connect. Split. Yep, split. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need a branch and equals. Nope. Not. No, it is equals. It is equals. Yep. Equals integer -1. And we're gonna split these. No, not split them. Get them. Get. Then split. Connect to the options. And off the quest IDs, get and find Connect that to that. So we're going to see if we already have this quest in our quest thingy. Here. That. So we're going to see if we already accepted the quest or not. Because we have. We don't need to do anything with it. But if we haven't, then we need to add it to our quest thingy. Whatever you want to call it. So off the branch, we're actually going to need a local variable. 2 local variables. One's an integer, so go ahead and keep that one. And another one's a boolean. This will be found. This is actually misleading because it means it hasn't been found. But I don't want to switch it. So found checked, meaning it hasn't been found because we have not found it. And we're going to add it in. So next, let's go ahead and fix this real quick. Let's call loop count. Okay, so off the completed, another branch, and we connect it to that right here. Okay, and is that okay? So go to the widget, reset number of lines. So if it's true, I'll reset the number of lines. And all that actually is the correct wording, because next we're going to have change text. Make sure that's a 1 or else you'll have no quest text anymore. And the text shall be quest. Already accepted! Exclamation mark. Line number 0. So, if you try to accept this quest, the quest will then say it's already accepted. And connect that to the output. Maybe now we'll get this error to go away. No. Guess we have to go over here and connect that to the widget. And that's still not correct because we need a false. Okay, so off the false, we're going to drag off of the quest ID text, add, split, connect that to the false, and add, and add. So if we don't find it, we're gonna add it to our quest holder thingamabob. And then we're gonna add the quest items too. So this part not exactly finished yet, but this is where you would like complete the quest and get an item or something. I just have the base set for it. It doesn't actually do anything, but you could probably do that yourself. I'm not going to be able to show you how to do that yet because I haven't done it. I probably won't make a tutorial video of that either. Sorry about that. Okay, so off of this, get another branch. And connect that to an indents with that. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna have to go over here and then drag over here, get, and then type in I think string. Yep, toString, and drag off of this, and we can get ends with. There we go. Connect the return value to the boolean and suffix slash sq, meaning subquest, because you have the main quest and then subquests to that main quest. Like the main quest would be get some gold, and then subquest would be like go to the forest, whatever. And there's also secondary quests, which I think also have a separate thingamabob to them, ID probably. Okay, well, off of this, we'll need, let's see, that is connected to that, okay. we need to go over here. Drag over here and get a for each loop. Connect that to the troop. And off the false, just so we don't get an error when I compile this. We're gonna do another one of those. So just drag some stuff over here, duplicate, and there. Okay, compile. Bam! Now we can get some error nodes there. Okay. Yep. Okay. Real quick, just so I don't have this annoying note. Connect the completed. Bam. Okay. So, now for these loop bodies, I'm gonna add. I think we're gonna have to add another function in here. Let's see. Make sure we don't already have it. No. Okay. So let's go make a new function called add quest. It's gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 variables. 4, 5. First one, text. Second one is panel widget. Third is quest text. Quest text is not in there. Hold on a sec. Where is that? Okay, so we have to add a new variable in, 2 new variables in to the quests. Let's go ahead and just duplicate that. It's gonna be a little different. Quest. Well, we don't have that even in there. Where did I get the quest text? Okay, let's see there. Where did I make this quest text? Is it in here? Aha! Compile that real quick. I like compile. Okay, so in the HUD. Oh hey, well there it is. Why isn't anybody getting it? We don't need the item master anymore. Let's try this again. Quest. Quest. Ah! Okay, I just had to open it. Quest text. Okay. Let's see. We need 2 of those, I think. Yeah. So make another one of those. So this will be the S quest array. So the subquest, meaning secondary quest array, and this will be the main quest. Or it doesn't really matter what you name it. Array. Oop. Oh well, I didn't even spell array right, but it doesn't matter. So then go back here and change that character to quest text. Awesome. Okay, so now we have quests. Let's see, what else do we need? Where'd it go? There it is. Integer. Integer. Ooh, did not see anything in the bottom right corner. And a name. Yep. Okay, we don't need any output pins, so I should go ahead and name these real quick. Okay. Quest text self and array and index and ID. Okay. So in that quest, we'll now start working in it. So create a widget. This will be the quest text. And drag over here. Set quest text. Just gonna connect to the quest text. Off of that, we're gonna go over here, add a child. So we actually could just rename that real quick. Let's name it widget. And connect there. Okay. And we're gonna real quick. This is actually an array. So off the array, we're gonna add to the array. Add that to the array. Okay. And we're gonna go over here. Set ID. I think we should put ID in it. Nope. Yep. Quest. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna have to add something to this. Looks like I added stuff. Oh, this also needs a quest ID. And name. Okay, let's try this again. Set quest ID. Connect that. So we know which quest goes where. It's actually very needed. Okay, so next we need a branch. And off that branch, we're going to get an equal to an integer, which will be connected to the index. So let's see if it's the first quest or like a subquest. The first quest, like I said before, like is it like the gold or like get the gold or go to the forest to get the gold, kind of thing. Yeah. So if it is true, we're not gonna do anything with it. But if it's false, meaning it's not the main part of it, it's a subquest to the main quest, and we're gonna set it to small text. True. So to make it a little smaller, just look different. I mean, you don't really have to do that. You do whatever you want. You make a different color. But and that's it. It'll automatically connect to the output pin, so we don't need to do anything there. But let's go back up here and get this error. Cannot find pin parameter. Click the. Oh, that doesn't have. Okay. If that comes up, I think we need to just re-drag it in there. Yep. Then it won't come up with the error. So then reference index and hide branch. Yeah. If that's true, break. Okay. No more errors. That's good. So yeah, back in here. We're going over here, add quests. And start connecting everything. Quest text to here. Whoops. There. Index. And oh, so that actually doesn't stand for secondary quest, actually stands for subquest. Meaning, as in like second, no, did I say secondary? Whatever. Yeah, it means it goes here. I'm just gonna say that. So, where'd the ID come from? Getting from there, okay. So go over here, drag it down, get, connect, drag. Array is this thingy. Ooh, those need to be arrays. Array and array. Okay, now we can do that. Get. So the first one's actually the subquest. So that's the main quest. Get, connect, and the widget is the holder. Secondary queue holder. And main queue holder. Get, duplicate, connect, quest text, index, array, holder, duplicate ID, append to the array index, connect to request ID, and looks like we got one last thing to do inside here. Let me check what it is real quick. Oh, it's in the subquest. Oh, I see. So we actually, if it is a subquest, it's gonna have the /sq at the end, so we have to take that off. So we got a 2 string. I'm gonna replace the /sq to nothing. Just leave it like that. Then drag. Get a select. Then drag to the quest text. Drag there. And connect. The boolean will be equal to 0. Because if it's the main quest, I guess it's not going to have /sq on it. Oh, I guess I'm using that for subquest and secondary quest. I don't know. I haven't exactly finished the quest part either yet. But it works-ish also. Works better than the shop does at least. You just can't turn anything in, like you can't turn the quests in. You can only complete the quests. Okay. So, now we finished that. I don't think we even need this anymore. So there's all that time. We just did one of these. There's 2 more. Maybe more. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. So, second one. That's good. Buy array. Buy. Then here. Buy array. And sell array. Let's go ahead and get both of those. And we're going to bind it again. Bind. Create custom event. Not what I want. Add custom event. This will be the click buy. Okay. And same thing. Do we need a break? Nope, don't need a break, so don't copy that. For each loop. Connect. And drag off the loop body. Get a branch. So we got a long way to go. Okay, another branch. And index equals to 0. So this is going to check if it's the leave conversation. Okay, it's not leave conversation, but like leave the shop thingy, because we don't want that doing stuff. It'll mess it up because we already have something for that. So with that, put a branch there. Next, we'll get the clicked. See if this button has been clicked or not. And if it's true, I'm gonna go over here, set click to false, and we need another node. Oh man, this one's big also. Okay, let's get a branch, make it a node. It's gonna called buy item. So we're actually be buying an item in here and putting it in for our inventory. So I'm going to need 2, 3 inputs. 1 being an execute. Then a character text, not an array. And not an array. And an integer. This will be, of course, execute. This will be the widget. And option. Hope that. Don't need that anymore, do we? Okay, so this will be the, like, I guess the number, what item you're buying. So connect these. I'm guessing that goes to the, yep. And this goes to, yep, okay. So, inside here, where we're going to be doing everything for the buy item. Okay. Connect this. Connect another branch. Ooh. Okay, before we connect that branch, we're gonna drag up here and get a not equal to this time. Not equal to an integer. And 0. Yep. Okay. We have to go through all this complicated stuff. Let's see. This connects to that, which connects to that. So, okay, we're gonna need the NPC. Get, drag, get, amount, each item, drag, get, connect to the options, connect to that. Okay, so this is gonna check for if the merchant still has enough items to sell you for this whatever the heck I'm trying to say, item. If it is not, it's gonna say it's out of stock for that item, which we can do real quickly. So let's go here and drag, change, text to line 0, text out of stock. So this is false. Yep. Okay. True is going to be connected to the next branch. Here, drag here. Okay. Next branch is going to be connected to, or the boolean, an equal integer. Now this number is going to be the capacity of your inventory. So mine, the capacity right now is 5, so you can't have more than 5 items in my inventory. But if yours changes or something, you can make that a variable. If it just maybe has 10 items, then you put a 10 there. And so this will check if your inventory is full or not. If it is, you can't buy anymore because your inventory is full. So we're going to need the character. And get inventory. Then we're going to drag over here and get, nope. We're just going to type in length. So this will tell us the length of our array of inventory, which will see how many items we have. So, if it is equal to 5, it means our inventory is full. So we're going to need another change text. True. Instead of out of stock, it's going to be inventory full. And this is where the change text options come in. Connect that to widget. Alright, here text changed, because this will actually change the name of the item from, like, if you're selling a $5, like $5 gold coin, it's going to change it to inventory full or out of stock. So we have to change it back. When it's no longer out of stock or your inventory is no longer full, like you sell something. For both of those cases, actually. Okay. On the false, we're going to be casting, to our item master. Cast item. We're going to have to put 2 in there. Item. Nope. Spell it right. Master. And connect the widget. There. And off the character. Set. Gold. Drag her over here. We're gonna drag off that little pin that's been hidden. That. Get. Gold. Gold. Add gold. And, drag it off of here again. Instead of setting, we're actually going to be getting gold. So we add the gold in to this amount, not just set it to your cost. There. before we do that, drag out actually near the branch. And this branch is going to be checking something. Oh, wait, isn't this the... Oh, yeah, okay. So, before we actually buy the item, we gotta make sure you have enough gold to buy the item. Which in our case will be an infinite amount of gold, because we will always get more gold whenever we buy the item. But if we don't have enough gold, it'll say you don't have enough gold to buy it. So, what we need to do is... gold. Minus. So add gold from cost. Cost. And this is greater than or equal to 0. Because if you have $0 after buying it, that means it's enough money. But if it's negative money, then you can't buy it. Negative money. Just not inherit from that. Okay, where is this coming from? Oh, that is actually wrong. You do not connect that to the widget. No, actually get off the NPC and get the merchant items, and then connect the option, and then there. Okay, let's see if it works now. Yes. Okay. Now. Okay. If this is false, right here, it means you do not have enough money. So we're gonna have to change our text again and say, not enough. I didn't spell it right, but it doesn't matter. Enough gold. But if it is true, you have enough gold, we're gonna be going over here and add a new item to our inventory. Oh, we're going to here. Get item info and connect it in there. Because my inventory is not actually in physical inventory, it's actually just data saying what type of item it is, and then it reads that and builds the item when you spawn it or something, or use it or whatever. And off the add, we're gonna remove this item. Let's check, make sure it's, don't know why what are we removing here? Oh, I know we're removing, okay. We're actually removing this widget here, remove, because you have the, oh, we're not removing widget, we're parent. Oh, man. Get widget, and remove from parent, there we go. Because this thing, your item has a widget for when you pick it up, and we don't want that just flying around, so you have to remove it. I actually don't know if you need to do that or not, but since it's there, and so now we connect this. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we need a target for this, don't we? Connect that to the widget. After the set gold, we will need drag off. Whoops. And refresh cell. This will refresh our cell so we can add one in there saying because it's an inventory now. You could add it to like an event tick, but I think I already have that, and that'll just be a waste of time because it doesn't need to refresh every second, just whenever it needs to be refreshed, like that. But it doesn't always work. Okay, so after the refresh cell, we're gonna actually refresh the inventory, so it'll show up in the inventory. So drag up the character, nope, I think you can just refresh. Yep, refresh inventory. And then off of this, we'll be getting set array element, and that is going to be connected to this over here, the amount of each item, because you have one less item now. So we would be off of this minusing by 1. It says one less item now, and the index is that. Oh, I actually have index is 0. Well, due to that, I have it wrong on mine. That might be why it messes up a lot. Okay. So set that to the index, because it needs to know which one to reset to -1. And that's, I see, I don't even think we need that. Oh, one more thing we need to do. Yep. Okay, off all these here. Change text. I have to go set array element. Go over here and get the text changed. Drag it into the target array. Index is option -1. Item is true. Well, let me say it's true. But it is. I wonder if we can just put in true. Nope. Wonder if we can do set. There. So just okay. And connect. There. True. Oh, index. So now it says that the text has been changed, and when it's no longer valid for whatever it changed, it'll change back to the original text. I hope. It does on mine, but you never know if we miss something. Okay, so now we're done with that. Go on to this cell array. There it is. Bind event again. Drag. Custom event. Clicked cell. Okay. Same thing. Actually. The exact same thing. So we're just gonna go like this. Whoops. Plop. But it's going to be the cell array instead. Okay. And the node's going to be a little different, so we can't just copy that. First thing we need in this node is character. Go ahead and get the character, make it a node. There it is. Cell item. And we'll need 2 inputs, an integer and an execute. This is the index. Connect that to there, and there, okay. Make sure everything's the same. Yep, okay. So, inside here. Get started again with some long stuff. I'm gonna need to go to the cell array. There it is. Get. Connect. Oops. So we're removing parent. Yep, okay, so get over here, remove from parent. And oh yeah, okay, so there, because we're actually be the way my inventory is set up is that each slot only holds 1 item. If you have multiple items in one slot, like the merchant, this will be a little different. You'd probably have to make a variable saying how many there were in each slot, and then minus that by 1, and if it's equal to 0, then you'd remove it. But since we're only going to have 1 item in each slot, we can immediately remove it from the parent when we sell it, since it's no longer there. And then we're going to need to remove index, since we're moving this item. There. And that comes from there. Okay, so off the character now, get inventory. So we need to get the item we're selling, so we can sell it back to the merchant and add back to his stock. Get, connect that index, and split, and cast to item master. Connect. And yep, so now we're going to be needing a set. Oh, whoops. Gold. Since we're selling it, we're actually getting some gold back. There. And let's see where this comes from. There. Oh yeah, so we need to get the gold from the character. Add to the, yep, so off here we're gonna need the cost. Get cost, and then whatever, if you have a sell cost, of course you want the sell cost variable, but if you didn't and you just like divided it by 2 like I did, oops, not minus. Since you're selling it for half the cost, you get the cost divided by 2 and then add it in. So you're getting half the gold back. And connect that there. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. We're actually going to need a -1 here. Minus. And this will be connected to the remove index. And why is it? Oh, because we're moving it from the inventory. And remove not item. Remove index. And so we have to remove it from our inventory since it's no longer there. And then off of that, we're refreshing the inventory since it's been changed. And oh, we need NPC. There it is. And get amount of each item, since we're adding to that, since we just sold one to him. Add. And this will be, let's see, plus. And we're going to be get. This is connected to find item, which is connected to get. Oop, no. Okay, off the NPC. Get item merchant items. Connect that to the find, and this pin will be connected to the actor. So we'll go through the merchant items and find that item you're selling and add to it. Stock. +1. Okay. Oh, and then we're going to the sell loop count. There it is. Setting it -1. Since there's now, whoops, that's one less item. We're minusing it by 1. Which I think is why we don't set it back to 0. Because we actually are changing it right here. Okay. Sell loop count -1. Although that, I think that doesn't work. It starts doing stuff weird, but it works for now. Okay, then we're going over here. I just need the text change variable. For loop each connect branch and condition true change. Now we need to get the buy array first. then drag off get, and connect those to the index, then change text. True. Line number 0. And then we need the by text. And then get the by text. Get the by text. Set the array element. And then the text. Oops. There we go. Okay, do not. Okay, let's see. We actually need to add one to this for the by array because the 0 is the leave conversation, so you have to add one. And check. That's it for this. I think. Let's check, make sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're almost done here. Not really. So we got a little bit to go. Okay. One last thing in the actions node, though. We need another custom event called set quest. And quest. Do we have this variable? Or not variable? Nope. Yep, we need another function called quest set. It will need one input ID. Yep. Back to actions real quick, add it in. Oh, and I think our event needs one variable called quest ID. So what this is going to be doing is when we complete our quest, it's going to set the quest to completed. Because the way we have it set up is it has a little checkbox, and it's going to check that checkbox. Okay. It's also going to check that if you completed the main quest, it's going to check all the subquests too. So like if you have main quest, get the gold, and then subquest, go through the forest. You don't actually go through the forest, you do some secret route. So you never check the complete go through the forest. Oh, check it for you when you get the gold. Or you do some other subquest, I don't know. You know. But, okay, so I'm going to go in here. And add in some local variables. These are actually local variables compared to the other ones in the nodes. They aren't actually local. You can get them from anywhere. So, bool fill and index, which of course needs to be an integer. Okay. Well, let's see. Do we have this variable? No. Oh, okay. We need to add a variable real quick to the quests array. Just duplicate something. And get a boolean. Quest reset question mark. Compile. Set to false. And get a branch. Then we're going to get a greater than integer. And get, so we can just drag off it right here. Control drag, quest variable, split, quest IDs, length. So, there. Okay. And we're checking if it's greater than 0. If it's not, we're gonna make quest reset true. Don't quite know why yet, but I'll probably figure it out as we're going through here. And then we're gonna need for each loop. Oh, I guess if I don't know, maybe there's no IDs yet, and something like that. I think if there was no IDs, then oh yeah, okay, so I figured it out. So if you don't have a quest yet, and you go through the trigger or something that activates the quest to be checked, then it will reset it since you don't actually have the quest yet. So, yeah. It'll make more sense when we actually start making the quest checkers. That will activate this right here. Okay, so split, struct, drag that down a bit. And we're going to need another one of those for each loops. But this one has a break. Oh, wait, they both have breaks. For each loop with break. Split. Duplicate. Drag. And that's going to connect to the IDs. Okay, you're going to not be able to duplicate that. Instead, we're just going to have to do that. There we go. Do we need to split this? No, because we can't split that. Next, we're going to need 2 branches. True. Loop body. First one. Let's see. Oops. Okay. So, first one is equal. No, didn't even check. To name. Let's see. Is it in here? Ah, there it is. Name. So we're checking, is this equal to this? Because we're going to go through all our quest IDs and check which quest ID we have activated. And so when we have found the one that's been activated, we are going to check, is this equal to 0? Oh, make sure it's connected to the loop body and this is connected to the true. So is this equal to 0? If it is true, that means it is the main quest. And we're going to set fill. Oops. Because all the other ones need to be filled. The subquests to the main quest, whatever the heck. Need to be filled to checked. Now we're going to set the index. So we have which we could know which one we activated. And connect it to a sequence. Oh, and if it's false, we're going to be setting bool to true. Meaning it's activated, but we're not going to fill anything. There. So, this will be connected to break. And break, since we have found the one we needed. Okay, so this will go through all of our, this will be like the main quest, and then the subquests. And this will go through the main quest, subquests. And, yeah. And subquests. Okay, branch. Which will be connected to, let's see, fill, drag, connect. So we're checking if everything needs to be filled. If that is true, we need to go over here, get, index, split for each loop. So it's going to go through each of these IDs and check them all. Real quick, another branch. So if that's false, I'm going to go over here. Check out the bool. True or not. I don't know if you actually even need that. But maybe. So after that we need this right here. You can get that for each. Alright, so now we're going to go through the main quests and see if it's in the main quest array or the subquest array. And loop body we connect to here also. Okay. off of this, let's see. I actually need a select real quick. And this will be connected to here. This connects to over here. And the index is a bool, which is connected to fill. That's always going to be true. Oh well, we're gonna keep that just in case something bad happens if we don't. But you can probably try deleting it, see what happens. Okay, so next, let's see, we need a branch over here. A lot of branches, Okay, branch equals name. So we're gonna check if it's the correct name. So we're gonna get quest ID, connect. Oh, I see. That's why. Okay, you actually do need that because if this is false, then it's gonna go down here, and you need to get it from. Yeah. Okay, you do need that. I do stuff for a reason. So, if this is true, I'm going to go over here, drag off, get set box. True. And oh, hold on. This actually needs to be a break. For each loop with break. Because it doesn't need to go through them anymore. There. Break. Condition. And connect. Okay. Now we need the S array. Same thing. Once that's completed, we're going to go through the this array. You probably make it so that it doesn't. You probably want to make it so it doesn't go through this loop if it's set the box. Like just put a branch here again, make another boolean, then set it when you make it set the box. Because if this is set in here, it's not gonna be set in here. But I'm not gonna do that right now for this. But you can do that. Another branch. Same thing. Equal to quest ID. Connect. Connect. Duplicate. True. Target. Connect. There. Hoo-hoo. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? No. Well, I think we have officially completed our graph for the HUD. Yeah. We no longer have to do anything in here. We are finished. Needless to say, we still got more stuff to do out here. So, right now, I don't have this as a separate blueprint. But you could probably make this a blueprint. And what it is it's your quest triggers. So, like, we'll have it trigger over here. So that when you walk into it, it's going to be like, it's going to set the quest to true. And I have it set up in the level blueprint. But you could probably make this a whole separate blueprint, so you don't have to add these triggers each time and add this stuff in. You can just drop the blueprint down. But I haven't set that up yet, so we're just going to keep going with the level blueprint. So, let's get this trigger box, drag it in here to the level blueprint. Nope, don't drag it in there. Just actually click on the trigger box, and then go in here, and then right click, add event, collision, begin overlap. Off of, okay, we don't need these. Off of here, we're going to do a do once, because we only don't want it to do once when you're inside the trigger. You don't want to keep activating it. Then, Other actor. Quest. Oh, is this a... Yes. Okay, so I've made a separate... Oops. I've made a separate function that goes with this. And so I've actually made this into a function. So what it is you're casting to your character. Let's see, is that the correct? That's the character, right? No, is that that? So Mixamo, whatever you pronounce it. Cast to mix character master. So I have this as a function because I don't have that as a blueprint. This is a blueprint. But if you do make this a blueprint, then it's actually probably a lot easier than what I'm doing right now. So let's actually create that variable. Not letting me create a variable from these. Oh, there. Promote. Break, maybe. Not letting me promote that variable. I guess because I'm getting off here, it's not actually variable. Get. Yep, that's why. Okay. Target. That's not. Okay. So, get. Quest. Reset. So if we haven't actually completed this quest, we're going to reset this do once node. And, oh, it's a branch. Branch. So is this true? True, we're going to reset. And false. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, we're actually going to need to drag over here. Nope. Wait a minute. Off of here. My bad. Set. Quest. And drag here. And drag here. And this is your quest ID. So it'll correspond with your quest ID. So, you know, be which quest you want to complete. Let's just put a 1 in there because I don't know really what quests, what name our quests. So I'll do that. And yeah, that's it. So now let's go over here. Let's make this visible so we can actually see it when we play it. Visible. There it is. Not hidden. Okay, now go over back to our NPC. Add in a new quest. So quest ID. Quest text. Go to left. Part of map. We'll just make that. Quest ID is. Okay, so now we need quest ID, which will be 1. Now let's add a subquest to this. So you just add another quest text, and it's gonna go, say like go right first. So we need the other trigger now. See, in this case, you can just drop the blueprint in again. But I'm not doing that, so cause it's just a tutorial. So go right first, and we need another quest ID. So it'll be 2. And we're gonna add a subquest in here. So quest text will be go backwards. And then since that's a subquest, you do /SQ. Quest ID will be 1.1. So now, inside the map, trigger box. Oh, we need another trigger box for the subquest. And what you could do is you could have the trigger box name something, and I mean, actually, don't even. Never mind. I didn't say that. So now we need to click on the trigger box. Add event. Collision. Begin overlap. Go ahead and do that for the other one too. Click. Add. Okay. So duplicate. This is where my function comes in, but we don't have that on here, so of course if it's a blueprint again, you wouldn't have to do this. So drag, and quest ID to change the quest ID. This is a 2. That's the only thing. You probably have to have this variable on public, so you can change it each time you put the blueprint down. But that's the only thing you need to change. Yeah, and duplicate for the third. Go over here, quest box 1.1. Now, forgot to connect this. Okay. Hopefully, everything is gonna work when I press this play button here. If it doesn't, we're gonna be quite. Okay, so we got our messed up skeleton dude here. Your skeleton is not exactly in working condition. Okay, so we got our money. Let's get some gold here. Oh, we didn't get any gold for some reason. I just tested this and it worked. Maybe. Ooh! Our inventory's not working. And I can't enter. Why is that? Okay. So we've already got some problems here. First off, this is actually supposed to be visible. So you can't see it. Second off, we did not get an inventory for some reason. Don't know why. I should put an item name in there, gold. I don't know. Oh, that's why it got reset. Okay. Add gold. Let's see, we have 100. Let's just say, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, it should work this time. Let's see if we get our money back. Pick up gold. Inventory. Get gold. There we go. Now I got $100. Okay, let's see if this works. It did not work. Okay. So, okay, I found it. So, you gotta make sure your character loop is actually checked to true to default, or else it will not start the while loop, which is why nothing was popping up when we went through the trigger. So, there we go. Of course, now there's nothing in NPC, so maybe we should check that variable too. And the /br should not be there either. Okay, after much deliberation, I have found the problem. On this select node, that was like over here or something, and connected to the left, the false actually needs to be connected to the source string, and the true needs to be connected to the left S out. Then, we shall have our correct character text. Yep, see. I have not found out why that's not showing up yet. I shall do some more debugging and get back to you. One quick thing, make sure you're in the actions node. You connect refresh to the cell array. Another quick thing, in the refresh widget, we need to go to our quests, no, conversations, and get the text changed, and by text, and reset them. There we go. Still trying to find out why. Can't find our NPC text. See it? Another thing, in the character node, make sure your character is checked for the check line, or else it won't do the big text correctly. Okay, well, I don't know if it had anything to do with the NPC not showing up, but this character text, the setup is actually wrong. So let's just delete it all. Add in a grid panel, then the button, then item image, image, and vertical box. So this will be button, Gotta make sure you name all these so they'll correspond to the graph, or else it won't work. And item image. Let's see what do we have this as last time? Image. And holder. Okay, so in the grid panel, 2 columns, 1 row, 1 0, and 1. The button, column span 2, visibility thing. It's the button visibility. Yep. And I think it's it. Yeah. Oh wait, go back to button. So I think, let's see, is it? No, okay, so make sure you do the on click for the button, delete that, and connect it. Okay, back to the designer. So now it should be, yep, view. Okay, in the image, column 1, and center it. Self-hit test invisible, and get item image visibility. That's it. And the holder. Don't need to do anything with that. Okay. Make sure. So, now everything should be set up correctly. And I don't, oh. This actually needs to be a 1 here in this for loop. Okay, and that did fix it. So we do have our text showing up now. So just make sure you do go back over here and fix all this, or else it will not show up. But now that we have our text, let's actually make it do stuff. So, oh, and I just had an NPC image there so I could see what it looks like. But so let's make some text in there. Let's see, like hello, hello. Ooh, my Cortana wanted to talk to me. Okay, so hello, and we'll say like hello. I had another one in there, and we'll see. Go. So when you click the hello button, it'll automatically go on to this next line. We'll actually add in /br say bye. So if you click on bye, you'll leave the conversation. Okay, so now if you do click on hello, it'll say this, and we'll type in bye items /by/break. So now if you click on the buy items, it'll open up the shop for the buy items. And then sell items /SL. Let's check. SL, yep. /SL /BR. And then let me check what you have to do for the quests. Hold on. Okay, so now each quest that you have in your quest variables will correspond with the first QG you have. So this first one will say, let's see, what is this first quest? Well, this is the first quest here, 0. So go to the left part of the map. So we'll say take quest 1 /QG/BR. And then take quest 2 /QG/BR. So this first quest corresponds with this one, and the second one corresponds with this one. Make sure we did all that right. And then put in leave /LV. Okay, let's see if this works, hopefully. So, let's go get our money real quick. Open up the inventory, pick up the money, get the gold, $100. So, hello. So we can say goodbye. Or there it is, okay. I think, let's check the character text real quick. Text. So go to the text, and I think if you make it self-hit text invisible, it'll fix that. Let's see. Pick up the gold. Get the gold over here. Yeah. Okay. So make sure you have that self-hit test invisible in the text, or else it won't let you click on the button. Oh, our character's going. Okay, let's try this again. The character for some reason is corrupted in this project. Also, for some reason the HUD goes away when we leave this quest. I've yet to figure that out, but at least this thing works. So we'll click hello, and it goes away. So let me fix that real quick. Okay, another quick thing. And the conversation, make sure you have the character image set to is valid, not this character image. Okay, I think I found why it's been going away. Right here in the refresh widget function, we will need to connect this, or it will completely remove our HUD. So that's make sure you have all these connected, or else it'll remove the HUD. Now, I'm almost positive it should work. Hopefully. Okay. Hello. Oh, I had a breakpoint. So, okay, there we go. So it didn't remove our HUD this time. Great. Okay, let me remove that breakpoint real quick. Now, it didn't go on to our next line. So that's probably something with the NPC. Just making sure breakpoint didn't mess it up. No. Okay, so we're gonna fix that now. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I think I found one. In our refresh function, or reset function, after the refresh widget, we have to get the NPC and tell it to send us some new lines to put in our character conversation. So send. There we go. And to know which lines to send, with the click option to the option. That's why it's called option. Okay. Now, let's see if this works. Just in case, go ahead and pick up the gold, get some money. Oh, I made the thing go away. Okay, so hello. Yes, there we go. Okay, so now do you want to buy some things? And the second part of the text, not so much. I think it's too long, and the split didn't work. So let's just buy some items. So we got the $50 coin. Sell some items. Oh, okay, those not supposed to be there. And so buy a $50 coin. Out of stock, of course. So where is it? Amount of each item. 2. Oh, wait, something wrong. So let's quickly make it. I don't know. Let's just make this really high. See if this is the problem. Okay. Nothing really works in this. Okay, let's see. Hello. There we go. Do you want to buy some things or go on some quests? I should have split that into another line. Yeah, but it didn't. Of course, we don't have the second one. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't even have the, where's the other stuff? Okay, well. So sell items /sell /br, and then take quest 1 /sq/br, take quest 2 /br. Oh, no, we don't even need /br on that one. Okay. So, don't know why that's not working. That should have worked also. Don't know why the item images are popping up or on those. I don't even. Oh well. Let's see if the quests work. At least, hopefully. Hello? Nope. Nope. Huh? It reset the character text. Huh? Well. That means. Well, you got the gist of it. This has been a long video. So had those things worked, and if it didn't cut them off, you'd been able to click on it, and the quest would have popped up. And why don't I just show you what it looks like on my other screen here? So let's just drag it over here. Okay. So let's go over here. I'll show you in my main game that I've been working this off of. So let's go to this here. So complete some quests. Take quest 1. So you got here. Of course, it's not working quite correctly, but so now you got the sub quests and the main quest. So go to the forest. There's supposed to be a forest here. I took it off though. So we took the long way to get the gold. See, this is the long way. And we have the enter forest right checked right there. So let's go over here. Bam, check. And go over here. Gonna check the taking of the left. Check. Now watch what happens when I go to this part right here, because that's the get gold. Main quest is right here. See it? Now there's also another trigger over there, which would get the go to forest checked. But because I went through here and got the gold, it checked. I already checked them all. So, I can actually check that. Haha. So once you go to the main objective like this, it'll check all of them, or like it'll check the subs. I just have it checking these also because they're the same quest. And now I can show you the shop real quick. This is what it's supposed to do. See this guy. This guy's the shop. Nope. This guy's the shop. Okay, so buy. You have your items. Sell. Inventory. Don't have anything in inventory. Don't have any money. Can't buy anything. Oh, well, I should not be able to buy anything. But see, it adds it to the inventory. Now, if I was to sell it, see, it removes it from the inventory. Of course, it doesn't work all the way. But see, inventory full. Bam, resets it, of course. Not quite correct. Let's see. Well, you saw what it did, yeah. That's what it's supposed to do. And thanks for watching it. Everything should work. I don't know why it wasn't working, but oh well. You got the gist of it. Hopefully you guys can figure it out.